Brady, Gustafson, and Tyrone, Holmes. Coach Stitt, we'll start with you. Just a quick recap of the game to cap off your first season here at Montana.
Definitely a disappointing performance, for our football program, but we went up against a very good football team today. You can't make the mistakes that we made in the game and expect to be able to come out on top. It kind of snowballed, once we got down, made the few errors that we did, and we had to try to take some chances and get back into the thing, and it snowballed a little bit. Their coaches did a great job. They got a good coaching staff and a very good football team, and we knew we were getting into something like that, but we had to play better. It was hard to run our offense because of we couldn't win the line of scrimmage offensively. Their defensive front did a fantastic job of stopping the run. We got into too many second and third and longs, and we couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle it up front, and their front did a great job. Very proud of our players, where we came from this year. We started off with a bang and struggled a lot at times during the season, and to finish this thing off the way we did, just so proud to be part of this thing and be around these guys. We had some great seniors that we're going to miss, and wanted to keep this thing going for them, but unfortunately it ended. But a lot to be proud of.
Coach, is this a different team than you saw back in August in NDSU?
I think that I think it's the same team. It's just they were able to get some pressure on us early. I think that them not throwing the ball as much as they did in the first game, it was better for us to go against the offense that we saw the first game, with them throwing the ball more, and they're tough with the run, and they can grind out the clock, and we were able to get our tempo going a little bit in the first game, and it hurt them defensively. They got gassed a little bit. We never had a chance to get our play count up, and they never got tired. So it was something that we were worried about in the first game, because we knew that we had our hands full up front. We never got the play count up, and it showed. We couldn't protect.
Is their defense better now than it was the first game of the season? Because they hit Brady a lot today. He was on his back a lot.
It's the same guys up front. They just got after us. Yeah, obviously you'd have to say that they're better, and probably had a better game plan going into this one.
Brady, what were some of the difficulties you were seeing with their defensive secondary?
I just didn't play to the level that I needed to for us to win the game. Kind of like Coach said, it snowballed a little bit. If we get one or two things different here, one that pops in my mind after we kind of tip the punt, I throw to Ben. If I hang in there a second longer, who knows where we'd be at right now. But it just boils down to the fact that I just didn't play well enough for us to win.
Coach, how do you think one of the maybe like you said, the snowball points was the first interception or touchdown, or what goes from 7 to 14? Do you think that's one of the plays that maybe started it?
Yeah, and you get down a couple scores, 2 or 3 scores against a team like this. You've got to try to hang in there, and then you end up just completely getting out of your game plan and throwing the ball probably too much than you want to, but you're not going to come back if you can't run the ball. It's very difficult to run our offense, and we just got into a drop back passing game and had to continue to throw it, and they got pressure on us every single throw.
Brady, how big of a factor was the crowd noise just for your offense?
It's college football. You're going to play in atmospheres like this. Everybody comes and brings their cowbells and their voices and stuff. It was loud, but we felt like we could handle it adequately. I'm not sure how much of a factor it played in the game.
Coach, what were the adjustments that you guys were making at halftime? It looked like a vertical passing game all of a sudden showed up a little more.
Well, you just had to get the ball out of your hands, and we knew the matchups outside were good, and that's what we had to do. We had to drop back and get the ball out as fast as we could possibly get it out.
Tyrone, as one of the team leaders, what about the kickoff return? What was the thought there for you guys?
We didn't cover it well enough, and they took it to the house. That sucks.
Tyrone, what was early on? You guys were stopping them pretty well. What did you feel like you guys were getting tired, or did they do something different that really made you kind of change a little bit?
No, I mean, they do what they do. I mean, it's been a recipe for success here, and they're not going to change. They've done it for however long they've been here, and no, they didn't do anything different. We just had to do what we did and do it better.
Brady, is that some of the most pressure you felt most of the season? And if so, how much did it affect your game?
You know, I'd say it was probably on par. I mean, as a quarterback, you're going to see pressure. You're going to see blitzes and stuff, and you know, there's going to be the occasional guy looking free, but I mean, that shouldn't change anything for me. It's just, I mean, offensive line played their hearts out. You know, we kind of got down in it, and I mean, it's just tough when you're trying to drop back and throw out because of earlier miscues offensively.
Brady, CJ Smith didn't play in the first game. Did you guys address that in the week leading up to this game? How much he was going to change things for them for NDSU defensively, or did you guys just feel like it was just going to be another game?
We kind of go in, and I mean, you guys do what you do. Going into it, I mean, we knew we had a good idea of what NDSU was going to do defensively, and he's obviously an impact player, and on a defense of many studs there, and we didn't really look at it, to answer your question more bluntly. I mean, you're playing for schemes.
Brady, obviously a frustrating game, but there was no bickering between teammates, and I think after that Big Six, Jeremiah came over, tapped you on the helmet and stuff. What does it say about the team that you guys still were encouraging each other in what is a frustrating game?
I think it just says a lot about the character of guys we have. We're all really good friends, and I mean, we all have each other's backs. So I mean, just the fact that we can stay together through one of the worst performances ever. I mean, it says a lot about this team, and I'm very, very proud of my teammates.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.